The younger version of myself is currently screaming at me. She's saying, why the heck are you traveling 100 miles for a man? She calls it delusion. I'd say it's more growth, no? And I mean, it's not like it's any man. That's right, guys, today we are going to Leicester, so I thought I'd vlog it for you guys. I got ready at like 10 a.m. and my girl Rebecca picked me up for 10:30. Isn't she so pretty? We were actually going by car. Big fat mistake. If there's a next time, I'm definitely taking the train. Anyways, we had to pick up a few snacks. Because what do you mean 2 hours 30 minutes with no snacks? Guys, when I saw the ETA, honestly, I was ready to call it a day there and then. Take me home right now. Nonetheless, I continued indulging and honestly just had to thug out the journey. I had 2 things on my to-do list today. A brand new Space NK had opened in High Cross Centre, and myself and Rebecca had been invited for the opening. So first thing on the list, go to the event and check out High Cross. And the second thing, make it back to London because tonight was actually the first night of Muharram. To put it into perspective, we had to be fast in Space NK. Anyways, we finally got to Leicester. No, guys, imagine if I actually move here. I'd be a Leicestershire. Just as we entered the car park, we bumped into my favourite girlie. They were telling me that the ice cream is so good. Anyways, we quickly did a little touch up. It was very much needed after all those snacks. Had to give High Cross a good first impression, you know. I put Rebecca onto my favourite gloss from Colourpop. It's the Colourpop So Juicy Gloss in Velour BB. And then I sprayed a little bit of Kayali Amber, I think. Anything Kayali, anything mini, give it to me. And here we are, guys. We made it to High Cross. Keep the little Space NK. I was so excited to go. There was literally such a long queue outside. And this is the store, guys. Look at how pretty she is. Then we met Tilly, one of the PR ladies at Space NK. She gave us a big fat voucher to spend today. So without further ado, we grabbed those baskets and we went shopping. Look at how cute these Space NK makeup cases are. I have a few in the darker colours, but these lighter colours are so cute. I have heard so much about these pressed powders from Hourglass, and the packaging to me is just so chic, and the payoff of that powder so blurry. Add to cart right now. Anyways, then I got shade matte, and I was basically telling the lady that I didn't want something too tan. Why do I look like I'm talking to her so aggressively? I promise you I wasn't. As I was saying, I prefer going in with a brightening powder instead of going in with a brightening concealer. It just feels less heavy, and we did in fact add to cart. Okay, next product. Rebecca was actually looking for a milky pink lip gloss, and the Milk Odessi lip gloss in Soul Search is one of my favourites, so we added that to her cart. Makeup shopping with your makeup artist friend must be so much fun, because one thing we know is product. Then we did a little window shopping. I've heard so much about this K18 brand. I've never tried anything from them before. I put her back because, guys, there was just so much selection to pick from. Rebecca showed me this really nice perfume. Her neck smelled nice. And then I met some Leicestershires. Honestly, the girls here are just so lovely. Another point to Leicester, I guess. This one product has been on my get list for such a long time. It's the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum, and I did not hesitate adding it to cart. And I've been seeing everyone and their mum use this Rare Beauty contour. And one thing I love about it is that it's cool tone. I don't really have a lot of cool tone options. Add to cart. I didn't actually get these, but these slip scrunchies, I have 2 of them and they just feel so delicate on the hair. Now, one thing both me and Rebecca really wanted was a Summer Fridays lip balm, so we took it upon us to test out a few shades. And then we found a shade that we both absolutely loved. The shade we picked was Iced Coffee, and it was almost a milky peach, so add to cart. And then we shopped around a little bit more, some Sol de Janeiro, some gorgeous candles, and 3 hours later we finally made it to the till. Guys, at this point I was kind of stressing out because it was coming to 6 o'clock and I was bursting for the toilet. Oh my god. Before we left, they had a little lucky dip at the door, and I won this mini lip gloss from VS. And then we got some of the ice cream that Shahan was raving about, and she wasn't lying, the ice cream was 10. Then we had to figure out what to do because mosque starts at 7. By the time we got out, it was like 6:30. If we were gonna go back to London, it would take 3 hours. Thank god I packed my clothes with me, and so